Princess on the Pillow here. I am here to do a review / recap with my opinion on Ready to Love Season 10, Episode 6. It's titled The Nudist. Let's get started. Okay, so Rocky and Coley were eliminated. When Cam told Sahara that she was still ready to love, she got upset and she went off on him. And I understand her frustration because this is her third time she's up for elimination. So now, because she went off on Cam, he doesn't like her anymore. Okay, so the ladies then met up with Tommy in the vault, and Tommy told them to date their second option this week. So Deanna took Hussein horseback riding. Hussein wasn't that great at it. I guess this is his first time horseback riding. After horseback riding, they sat down to eat and talk. She asked him what are his deal breakers. My deal breaker, cheating. Once you cheat on me, I can't ever trust you, ever. Not ever with an R at the end, ever with an A at the end, ever. Okay? Hussein's deal breaker is selfishness. I don't get that as a deal breaker because you can always change that. You can always, work through that. Deanna said her deal breaker is non-communicative. You can work through that as well. So that wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. Then she told him that he is not good at he's not a good communicator, she told him. In his confessional, Hussein said she was attacking him and he has no problem communicating with his woman. She then told him, "Don't text me when I'm at work." She said when she's at work, she's in a different zone. He told her, "It sounds like work is your relationship then." So they disagreed back and forth. Then they both decided that they are just not compatible. Next, Tay invited Naeem over to her place. He brought her roses. That was nice. Naeem said he does not feel any type of way hanging out with Tay, even though he is friends with Cisco. Naeem said he did not know Cisco before the process. So they sat down to eat and talk. She told him he's a good father. How does she know that? She told him that she is attracted to him. He told her that he's attracted to her and he can see himself with her. She got so excited she jumped up and hugged him. So then next we see them sitting on the couch. She has her feet in his lap and he is playing with her toes. Then they played a question game. And they seem to enjoy each other's company. But Tay said Cisco is her number one connection. Next, Shanice had a date with Cisco. I hate the way she dresses. She had on a pink, full-bodied, see-through lingerie with bows on the ankle, knees, and chest, and breasts, and 4-inch hooker heels. She looked like an idiot. She looked ridiculous. So they put on robes and painted each other. Cisco he had his shirt off and had on shorts. All he had on was some shorts. So she painted his chest. She had on a robe, but when it was his turn to paint her, she undid the robe and this heifer was nude, naked. Okay? He was like, whoa. I don't understand her. She's, So he painted his name on her fake boob. Anyway, he don't like her. He likes Tay. He does not like Shanice. So next, Rose took out Hussein to a restaurant and he bought her pink roses. That was nice. They sat down to talk and he told her he spent some time in a group home from age 13 to college. I guess he was having problems at home with his mother. Rose then told him that she was also in a foster home from around age 10 and 11. She then told him that she has had miscarriage. This chick has had a hard life. She has miscarriages. She's been in foster homes. She had never ever met a man that didn't cheat on her. She just that's been faithful to her. Every man she's dated has cheated on her. She has a lot of problems. She's a single parent. Where's the guy that? Where's her baby daddy? We don't know that. Next time we're gonna find out her baby daddy's in prison. She's had a rough life. For somebody so young, she's had a rough life. Anyway, she told him she's had miscarriages, and she asked him if he's open to adopting. He said yes. So then they enjoyed their dates. And I know he's glad she didn't attack him the way Deanna attacked him. Anyway, next Angie took out Eddie. I know she's glad Cody's gone. So they met up at a restaurant. He got her a gift. That was nice. She asked him what does he like about her. He said that she's a good mother. You just met her 2 weeks ago. How do you know what kind of mother she is? Really, Eddie? She asked him what's his deal breaker. He told her he had to take a sip of wine first, so he had to think about it. He had to take a sip of wine and think about it. He said his deal breaker is disrespect. I think that's something you can work through too. If you feel like somebody's disrespecting you, you tell them, hey, I feel disrespected, Can we not do this? Can we not do that? I think that's something you can talk through or work on, so I don't think that's a deal breaker for me. He said he doesn't like girls who don't clean up. Eddie said he worked and he does not want to come home to do anything. So he wants a maid. He wants a maid who will have sex with him. She then told him that she is best friends with one of her exes. He told her that that's an issue and he would not be able to deal with it. So now she does not think that they have a connection. Next, Rose met up with Fritz. He bought her a plant. I can't stand Mr. Polly, but it was nice that he brought her a gift. So they did the go-kart, and you could tell she's done this before because she was crafty about it and she won. So then they sat down to talk and she told him the same thing she told Hussein. She has had miscarriages and she asked him if not having kids is a deal breaker for him. He said, you can get a surrogate. She said, nah. She said, I don't want nobody else carrying my child. She told him she would rather adopt. Fritz does not agree with that. He said in his confessional that if he can raise her child, why can't she compromise? Bottom line is they decided that they're not compatible. Next, Tay met up with Cisco. Cisco said in his confessional that he is feeling guilty because of the naked painting he did with Shanice. So they sat down to eat and talk. She asked him what would the future look like for them. He told her that he has to do what he has to do to match her energy. She asked him if he wants to get married. He said yes, and he wants to be able to provide for her. He told her he needs to be supported. And I don't understand that. Why he keeps saying that he needs her support? Why can't he succeed on his own? Why does he need her or a woman in order to succeed? Why? Succeed first and then go get a woman. I don't get it. I don't understand. She told him that she has issues of being abandoned by her father, so she always leave a relationship before they leave her. And Cisco said he understands. And these two, they really seem to like each other. They even kissed. So now it's time for them to go to the vault and meet up with Tommy. Tommy asked them how was their dates. Tay said her date with Naeem went well, and he was basically eye candy. She said Cisco made her feel warm and fuzzy, and they had a good time. Shanice told them she had a body painting date with Cisco. Messy Angie asked if they were dressed. Shanice told them that she was undressed and she's a nudist. Everybody was shocked that she was naked. She said it was a good time. They had a great time. Tay is not happy with that at all. Tommy then asked them who are they no longer connecting with. Deanna said she is not connecting with Hussein because he compared firefighting with sitting down and doing paperwork. Rose told them that she had a good time with Hussein. Angie said she is not connecting with Eddie because his non-negotiable does not align with hers. Tay said every time she talked to Eddie, all he's talking about is drinking and partying, and she does not like that. Sahara said she is also not connecting with Eddie because she doesn't feel like he's there for love. She should have said Fritz. She should have said she's not connecting with Fritz. Diana jumped in and told her to speak for herself because she has a connection with Eddie. Sahara was speaking for herself. She said, I'm not connecting with Eddie because I don't feel like he's there for love. I don't like that, Diana. She's too, they don't like you calling black women aggressive, but I'm going to say it, she's too aggressive. She needs to chill the hell out. The way she talked to Hussein was wrong. And the way she's doing Sahara is wrong. The way she did Cam was wrong. Told the man he was too short for her. And what if somebody tell you you're too bald-headed and you're too fat and you're too dark-skinned or you too... What if somebody were to come at her like that? She needs to relax. She's too fucking aggressive and I don't like that. I don't like her. And Eddie don't like you, Deanna. Eddie does not like you, okay? Kiara said her least connection is Fritz because he's into the poly. She said he's into that poly thing. Ciara said Fritz ass is grass because he was talking shit about her in the men vaults. But yet he's texting her saying the opposite. Deanna told Sarah to keep the he say she say stuff to herself. Sarah said regardless of what he said about me, he told me that he was just playing around. He's not serious. All this whole time he's just been playing around. Shanice told them that Fritz make her feel safe. Girl, Fritz does not like you. Okay? Shanice, Fritz does not like you. Get that through your head right here, right now. Okay? In her confessional, Shanice said Sahara is a liar. She said, I don't know why she's lying about Fritz. She's not lying about Fritz. She's talking about her experience with Fritz. And he did say that. He did say he just came to play. So I think Fritz is there to find women who might be into poly. He's hoping and praying that some woman, a couple of these women say, yeah, I'm into poly. Come on, let's go do what we need to do. I think that's what he came there for. So then Deanna, she decided to fall back and not go too hard to keep Frizz there, because if she goes too hard to keep Frizz there, they may just get rid of her freaking Eddie. So she decided to fall back and not say shit else about Fritz. Try to, help Fritz stay on the show, because if they need to make Fritz stay and get rid of her stupid ass Eddie, I shouldn't call him stupid, get rid of Eddie. So Rose said Fritz Rose said Fritz believe in surrogacy and she is not doing it. And she said she don't want nobody carrying her child. Say it again. She don't want nobody carrying her child. Tommy told them to take their bottom guys out on dates and let them know that they are just not ready to love. So Sahara met up with Frizz. She greeted him with a handshake. She asked him, how's he doing? He said he's been working. She said, you're always busy. She confronted him about bad-mouthing her in the vault with the man. He told her he only gave honest feedback. She told him that the ladies feel like he's telling everybody what they want to hear, and they feel like he's copy and pasting. She feels that way. Nobody else feels that way but you, Sahara. She told him that they were also talking about the poly. Frizz said, that came up again? She told him if he's not into that, then he needs to stay away from it. He said, you can't please them all. She said, are you pleasing anybody? She told him that he's on the fence. So then he apologized to her. When somebody apologizes to me, I don't want him to just say, I'm sorry. Tell me, I'm sorry for. What are you sorry for? Tell me, why are you sorry? Why are you apologizing? Let me know. You know? He just said, I'm sorry. She told him that if he had opened up from the beginning and held himself accountable, they wouldn't be having this conversation. Frizz said, what conversation are we having? She told him the conversation where the ladies feel like, and boom, that was the end of that. Then we saw Rose. Rose met up with Eddie. Eddie is clueless. He said in his confessional that he doesn't have a connection with Rose, but he's looking forward to getting to know her. He thinks this is a date, a one-on-one date, and they're supposed to be getting to know each other. So she told him that today was vault day with Tommy. He said, for real? He all shocked. She told him that some of the women don't feel like he's looking for a wife. He said they are judging a book by its cover, and it is what it is. She told him this is like a speed date and he has to open up. She also told him that the lady said he flirts too much. Eddie said he liked to make who he's talking to feel good. She said, yes, but that's everybody. Then she told him the ladies also brought up, you're drinking. Wow, they're trying to make him look like an alcoholic on national TV. Eddie said when he's out socializing, he likes to drink, but he has not been drunk on the show. And I think he said yet. I don't know. She told him they see potential in him, but... And that was it. Another damn cliffhanger. It went off. I hope Fritz go home. I don't really like Fritz or Eddie, but Eddie is better to look at than Fritz. And I don't think Eddie is into the poly. And I think I saw the previews where it says it's not coming back again until the summer. If that's the case, then I'm going to forget about these people. I'm not going to remember them or who they are or who's connected to who or who's not connected to. If it stops right here and then picks up again in the summer, I'm not going to remember these people. I'm not. So that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on the Pillow here. Bye.